Hey, this is week 4. This is Juliana Hamblin talking about quite a bit of things for this week, all really, really helpful. I'm really liking the Katrin and Shattuck book more and more as I read it. I think it's just such a good, I think somebody else in class called it like the toolbox, and I completely agree. This is not just a textbook. This is something that I know I'm going to go back to again and again. So I had a lot of really great takeaways from this one. The first one is the ranges of voice, and it's not something that I've ever really thought about because I just kind of have to take what I can get, but voice is so important to what we're doing and to the character. So while it may be something that I sort of have to just take what I have, I will definitely be working more on that as I direct and train kids. So I thought that was really, really great. And then the other thing was sound, was the like pre-show and chaser music and stuff like that. And I've always known that music, can obviously set a mood. Like I love music. Who doesn't love music, and could set that mood. And then I started thinking about what kind of music it is. And I think I said in my entry, like, we did Midsummer Jersey a few years ago, and we used Taylor Swift's Paper Rings at the end of it. And that was like a perfect song because it's about marrying, and, it's that silly, if you've ever seen it before, it's Midsummer Night's Dream, but like with Jersey Shore, and it's super cute. And so that upbeat, pop song worked really, really well. But at the same time, now a few years later, Taylor Swift has exploded even more. Would that work with every play? Would that still work with that particular play? I think you also have to look into some of the politics of the singer too. Or not the politics, but what they present themselves to in the public. And so I thought that was a really interesting concept I had not thought of as well. Just something I'm thinking of, and I'll explore as I go on. The next takeaway I had was the spectacle along with the set design. And Boffman also talked about set design in this chapter we read. And I think that spectacle is something that I don't really think of or I don't get the luxury to think of until it's almost too late. And I know luxury can also be the lighting and the sound and the set and backdrops, etc. But I feel like I'm so focused on getting the acting out of the kids that some of that stuff gets pushed to the background. And I'm really trying hard to not do that because I know that that's incredibly important as well. I think just being a one-person show, a one-person department, some things definitely get thrown to the wayside, and I'm trying really hard this year to not do that. I've mentioned before, we're doing a Wrinkle in Time for fall and Addams Family in the spring, and I really want to make these, spectacle worthy. I mean, A Wrinkle in Time is about space and dying stars, and aliens, and so I do want to make that more into a spectacle. I want people to come out of it not thinking like, oh, that was such an amazing background, but that the background and the lighting and the sound all worked together to make a spectacle that the actors were able to make themselves show those emotions and that story to the audience even more. And at the same time, I really agree with what Boffman said. Don't underestimate the power of actor-driven storytelling. Because as I said in one of my entries, you can't replace good acting and good directing with spectacle. It can be, a really amazing lights and amazing backdrops, and then if the acting falls flat and there's no emotion, that spectacle is also going to fall flat. So as much as I am trying to fix my own perceptions or my own time management to make sure that we do have great set and great lights and great sound, I also want to make sure that I keep in mind the acting is really where people are going to see what we're trying to tell with this story. So it was great readings. I loved all of them. They gave me so much stuff to think about. Thank you.